This is Hope Channel Zambia, television that changes lives. Welcome to the news. The headlines. The Electoral Commission of Zambia has reopened ballot printing and delivery tender. Government says it is committed to employing competent health workers. Minister of Tourism takes lead in cleaning the Lusaka Museum. And police in Senga Hill are searching for a pastor for defilement. These stories plus more coming up in a moment.
Go all out for football and refresh yourself with Topster for only 160 kwacha antenna classic or dish smart. Keep up with the competitive Russian Saudi Pro League on Wild Football and witness football giants Cristiano Ronaldo, Sadio Mane, Karim Benzema, and Zambia's star Fashion Sakala as they battle it out for the ultimate glory this season. Enjoy each weekend with amazing goals from the Saudi superstars. Go on and link up with the Bundesliga and watch Harry Kane's scoring spree in his new shirt for Bayern Munich every match day live on Topster Sports channels. But there's more. Spice up your September viewing menu with the latest Filipino series Love in 40 Days starting on the 25th on Novella E+ at 2040 hours. Don't forget to test your smartness by watching new episodes of Pungwa every Sunday at 19 hours. Also on Novella E+. Follow the Topster Facebook page for latest football fixtures and exciting content. Subscribe now. Topster. Enjoy digital life.
Thank you so much for joining us on the news desk. I'm Bright SINKOZI with the details. George KALIMUKWA is our sign language interpreter. The Electoral Commission of Zambia, ECZ, will, with effect from Friday, 22nd September 2023, reopen the tender bidding for printing and delivery of ballot papers, ballot paper posters, blind voter templates, and announcement forms. This follows the cancellation of the bids which closed in June this year owing to some irregularities. Acting ECZ Chief Electoral Officer Bob Musenga during a media briefing said the cancellation was in line with Section 69J of the Public Procurement Act No. 8 of 2020. Meanwhile, Mr. Musenga has disclosed that the Commission on the 7th of September 2023 conducted nominations for ward by-elections in 3 wards, namely Katanda in Kalomo of Southern Province, Upangoma in Kalabo District of Western Province, and Mukuwe in Ngawe District of Central Province. And Mr. Musenga has called on all eligible Zambian citizens who are 18 years and above and are holders of Green National Registration cards to register as voters in the ongoing continuous voter registration exercise.
Under the tender for the printing of ballot papers, as you may recall, in May 2023, the Commission issued a tender for the printing and delivery of ballot papers, ballot paper posters, blind voter templates, and announcement forms for the Electoral Commission of Zambia on a period of 3 years, and whose closing date for submission was Friday, 28th June 2023. I wish to inform you and the nation that the tender for the printing and delivery of ballot papers, ballot paper posters, blind voter templates, and announcement forms for the Commission on a period of 3 years will be issued tomorrow, Friday, 22nd September 2023. Please note that this tender is open to all eligible bidders, that is both local and international. The tender will be administered following the rules under the Open International Competitive Bidding Procedures as provided for in the Zambia Public Procurement Act No. 8 of 2020 and Procurement Regulations of 2022. A bidding document may be obtained from the Zambia Public Procurement Authority EGP system upon payment of a non-refundable fee of 1,000 kwacha or the US dollar equivalent. You may wish to know that the Commission has registered 3,038 voters in the month of August 2023, out of which 1,664 are males, while 1,374 are females. Choma recorded the highest number of registered voters in the month under review at 600, while Mongu recorded the least at 129. This brings the cumulative total number of registered voters for the period January to August 2023 to 10,118, and out of which 5,853 are male and 4,265 are female. The Commission is therefore calling upon all eligible Zambian citizens who are 18 years old and above and in possession of green national registration cards to register as voters. Further, the Commission would like to encourage persons with disabilities, women, and the youth to take keen interest in the electoral process and register as voters.
Now, Minister of Health Sylvia Masebo says the country needs more health workers and government has started the process of responding to it by employing reasonable numbers of workers every year. In a speech read on her behalf by Ministry of Health Permanent Secretary Christopher Simonga during the Levi Mwanawasa Medical University graduation, Ms. Masebo said government's main objective in the health sector is to improve the availability and distribution of competent and quality health workers in all parts of the country, including the hard-to-reach areas. Meanwhile, Levi Mwanawasa University Vice-Chancellor Professor Elwin Chomba said the university has faced challenges in regards to human resource department as most of its staff members are still on government's payroll when in fact they are supposed to be moved to the Levi Mwanawasa University payroll. She has since called on the Ministry of Health to work on the situation as it has affected the recruitment of qualified staff, especially lecturers.
Minister of Health Honorable Sylvia Masebo officiated at the Levi Mwanawasa Medical University graduation ceremony. The minister, who was represented by the Ministry of Health Permanent Secretary Christopher Simonga, raised a concern that the country needs more health workers, hence government employing more workers. She said government will improve the health sector by employing more qualified health workers in all parts of the country, including hard-to-reach areas. She has urged graduates to show sympathy and professionalism regardless of where they will be working.
The new Dawn government's main objective concerning human resource in the health sector is to improve the availability and distribution of competently qualified health workers to every corner of our nation, which includes the remotest and hard-to-reach areas. The country needs more health workers, and your government has started the process of responding to this by employing reasonable numbers of health workers every year. This is because the successful attainment of Zambia's goal of being a prosperous middle-income country by 2030 begins with the transformation of its people into a healthy and productive nation. Your government will continue prioritizing health service provision as a pathway to achieve this goal. I'm very proud, therefore, to be part of this joyous occasion, as it is a true testimony of my government's resolve and commitment to work towards achieving universal health coverage.
Meanwhile, Levi Mwanawasa Medical University Vice-Chancellor Elwin Chomba has called on government to help resolve the issue of staff members being on government's payroll when they have to be migrated to Levi Mwanawasa Medical University payroll.
Despite the university's constant growth, now in the 4th year, we have encountered some challenges. The major one being that of human resource. Most of our staff members are still on the government payroll and are yet to be migrated to the LMMU payroll and conditions of service. The transition process has stalled. Guests of honor, please, we hope that this can be resolved as soon as possible, because this creates not a oneness in our teaching. This situation has also affected the recruitment of qualified staff, especially lecturers and senior lecturers, who are fundamental for research, teaching, and training.
Louisa Simonga reporting for Hope News in Lusaka.
Government says the Catholic Relief Services, CRS, has been a key contributor to the major achievements the country has scored on its journey to HIV epidemic control. Speaking during the CRS EPIC 3 to 90 project, Ministry of Health Permanent Secretary in charge of donors, Dr. George Sinyangwe, said since the EPIC 3 to 90 commenced in 2017 across the country, over 70,000 clients are on antiretroviral drugs, ARVs. Dr. Sinyangwe said the results have greatly contributed to the 95% of suppressing the viral load in patients. He said the project has immensely helped the ministry to prevent HIV to the public and by providing treatment to patients. And CRS Zambia country representative John Shamlansky has thanked government for providing an opportunity for them to work with the organization. CRS, in collaboration with the Ministry of Health, embarked on an EPIC 3 to 90 project by offering health services to TB patients, TB and HIV patients in faith-based health facilities, such as Adventist-owned Mwami and Yuka Mission hospitals, among others. CRS is a faith-based organization with funding from Catholic bishops. Details are in this report.
The Catholic Relief Services, working in partnership with the Ministry of Health, have been offering health services to faith-based health facilities such as Mwami and Yuka Missionary Hospitals, among others, under the Epidemic Control 390 project since 2017. The 6-year project, with the support from Center Disease Control, CDC in Zambia, has been catering for HIV and TB patients with health services. But now, the project has come to an end as CSR is now transitioning the services to the Ministry of Health. This project was aimed at finding patients who are HIV positive, putting them on treatment and monitoring their viral suppression. This objective has been achieved and their success stories have been displayed on posters. CRS country representative has described this success as a milestone.
At CRS, we believe in local partner capacity strengthening so that they can sustainably continue providing services long after the project closes. The milestones the EPIC 390 project achieved in identifying new HIV cases, putting them on treatment, and ensuring they are virally suppressed were a collective effort by all of us. As today is World Gratitude Day, thank you and congratulations to everyone for a job well done.
This achievement has impressed government.
This indeed is a demonstration of your ability of strengthening local partners and putting local partners in the forefront of programming in the space of HIV/AIDS. Through these interventions, CRS has been a key contributor to the major achievements the country has scored on its journey to HIV epidemic control. For instance, the EPIC 390 project has since 2017 put 77,000 clients on HIV treatment across the country, thereby contributing towards the attainment of the second 95. And by the way, on the second 95, the country is actually at 98%, and this as a result of efforts of entities such as CRS, and we thank you for your contribution.
NCDC is looking forward for more partnerships with CRS.
CRS's work has been amazing and has supported thousands of clients being able to access life-saving treatment and services. From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you for all of the hard work. We thank all of the partners who are assembled here today, because each one of you are critical stakeholders in the advancement of evidence-based practices to close the HIV gap and improve HIV service delivery here in Zambia.
CRS is a faith-based organization founded by the American bishops and commenced their operations in Zambia in 2000. Esnat Sikazwa, Hope News, Chongwe District.
Let's take a break. More stories on the other side. To stay with us.
Change your water and change your life. Kanjin Water Zambia Limited brings to you microclasses highly alkaline water with the benefits of immunosystem booster, disease combating, and many more. For more information, dial the number 0976-096670. We are located in all around the country, Zambia. Change your water and change your life. Change your water and change your Kanjin Water. Kanjin Water. Change your water, change your life.
There is nothing quite like the thrill of catching your own fish. And at Papino Investments, we bring that experience to you. Papino Investments, the home of live fish, has everything you need to make your meals unforgettable.
It has a different taste. And that is why I enjoy coming to this place.
From live fish that you can catch for yourself to smoked fish, just chickens and beef, we have a wide range of products that will satisfy your shopping needs. And if you're looking for something else, we have a wide range of groceries to choose from, including Hope Channel decorders. At Papino Investments, payment is easy. You can pay with cash or use our mobile money services. Visit us today at Robert's Fish and Veggies Building, Chilenge Market, Lusaka, or call us at 0955-108708 or 0976-543822 or 0965-691909. Papino Investments, the home of live fish.
Go all out for football and refresh yourself with Topster. For only 160 kwacha antenna classic or dish smart, keep up with the competitive Russian Saudi Pro League on Wild Football and witness football giants Cristiano Ronaldo, Sadio Mane, Karim Benzema, and Zambia's star Fashion Sakala as they battle it out for the ultimate glory this season. Enjoy each weekend with amazing goals from the Saudi superstars. Go on and link up with the Bundesliga and watch Harry Kane's scoring spree in his new shirt for Bayern Munich every match day live on Topster Sports channels. But there's more. Spice up your September viewing menu with the latest Filipino series Love in 40 Days, starting on the 25th on Novella E+ at 2040 hours. Don't forget to test your smartness by watching new episodes of Pungwa every Sunday at 19 hours. Also on Novella E+. Follow the Topster Facebook page for latest football fixtures and exciting content. Subscribe now. Topster. Enjoy digital life.
Thank you so much for still staying with us. And now for the rest of the news. Tourism Minister Rodden Sikumbas today joined members of the community and other corporate partners, entities in cleaning up the Lusaka Museum as a way of improving the visibility of the museum in a bid to attract more local tourists as well as international community to visit the historic site and appreciate the rich history and artifacts the museum has to offer to the general populace. Speaking in an interview, Mr. Sikumba said the world today has not been spared from the effects of climate change. Hence, the cleaning exercise is one way of taking care of the environment, as Africa is one place in the world today that is able to sustain the challenges of climate change. Mr. Sikumba has further called on all well-meaning citizens to join hands with his ministry to ensure that they take part in the cleaning exercise taking place across the country.
In an effort to add to the physical beauty of the Lusaka Museum in order to attract more investment in tourism, Tourism Minister Rodney Sikumba spent the early hours of Thursday morning cleaning the surroundings and interiors of the Lusaka Museum. Mr. Sikumba says the cleaning exercise was part of the preparations leading to this year's Tourism Day, which will be commemorated under the theme Tourism and Green Investments. He adds that the cleaning exercise resonates well with the call to leverage the effects of climate change.
The Lusaka Museum is one museum which, for whatever intents and purposes, has not been visited by a lot of our locals here. And we took an initiative to come to Lusaka Museum to make sure that we enhance visibility of this museum. We also want to showcase the artifacts that are sitting in this particular museum. So we've always said it as a ministry, and myself specifically, that there's no better person to advertise Zambia than the Zambians themselves. So we take this opportunity to come and clean the surroundings of the museum, to come and clean the interior of the museum, and to also invite our locals, those in Lusaka as well as outside Lusaka, to find time to visit the museum within this particular week, culminating to the World Tourism Day. Now, the theme for this year is Tourism and Green Investment. And as you can see, my t-shirt has the theme itself. We want to ensure that whatever investment that we're going to do within the tourism sector is actually green, is sustainable, and is eco-friendly.
He was accompanied to the cleaning exercise by senior government officials, staff of the Lusaka Museum, as well as students from tourism schools.
We're here because we're conducting a cleaning exercise for the World Tourism Week. So we have different institutions here. There's Zambia Institute for Tourism and Hospitality Studies, there's us from the ministry, there's also the museum. So and we're cleaning the environment because we want to keep it clean, and yeah.
So what is your word to other youths out there? Should they wait for such events to be able to clean the environment?
No, they shouldn't wait for such events to clean the environment. They should always keep their surroundings clean.
Here at the Lusaka National Museum, where we're cleaning, as you are aware that our theme is tourism and green investment. One thing that I think you would understand around the environment is we need to keep our environment clean and this tourist attraction very clean, so that at least when they come in our country, they find that our environment is very clean and attractive. So that when we go back to their countries, they also tell them that Zambia is clean and green.
Daniel Chilema reporting for Hope News in Lusaka.
Now, police in Senga Hill district of Muchinga province have launched a manhunt for a pastor who allegedly defiled 3 girls from one family after luring them to a nearby bush with sweets. Pastor Abel Sijivula of a named Pentecostal church allegedly defiled the girls aged between 8 and 13 years of age on September 14th, 2023. Muchinga Province Police Deputy Commanding Officer Ronald Zambo in a statement said the suspect used his granddaughter, who plays with the girls, to lure them to a nearby bush where he promised them sweets and bubble gums. Mr. Zambo said the girls were rushed to Nakonde District Hospital where they were examined, and they are now in a stable condition at home. Finally, in our news, some sports news. Sports Minister Elvis Nkandu has disclosed that government, through his ministry, will open offices for the Boxing Federation at Heroes Stadium in Lusaka. Mr. Nkandu has since called on other members of parliament to consider infrastructure development in their respective constituencies that will promote the sporting activities for youth skills development and training activities. Speaking during the medal presentation of boxer Patrick Chinyemba, who won gold and subsequently qualified to the 2024 Paris Olympics after a good performance in Dakar, Senegal, the minister assured the award-winning athletes of government support and commitment. Meanwhile, Zambia Boxing Federation Vice President Mashekwa Nalumango thanked government for the continued support rendered towards sport.
Honorable Minister Elvis Nkandu has called upon members of parliament to consider investing in infrastructure development to help Zambian youths train and develop their sports skills. The minister was speaking during the gold medal presentation of boxer Patrick Chinyemba, who came out fourth in the All-Africa Male 2024 Paris Olympic Games qualifying tournament. Honorable Elvis Nkandu also highlighted government's commitment to supporting the growth of the athlete and emphasized on the $5,000 that government pledges to give sportsmen and women in the industry that bring home victory and raise the Zambian flag higher. Felicitas Nalumango, a female boxer that went through to the semi-finals despite having a dislocated shoulder, has been applauded for her endurance. Speaking on behalf of other boxers, Hilda Ngandwe has appealed to government through the minister, Honorable Elvis Nkandu, to consider increasing camp days in order for the athletes to have enough time to prepare and train adequately. Reporting for Hope News, Rejoice Mukoma.
As we end the bulletin, let's recap on stories that made headlines. The Electoral Commission of Zambia, ECZ, has reopened ballot printing and delivery tender for the next 3 years. Government says it is committed to employing competent health workers. Tourism Minister Rodin Sikumba leads in cleaning Lusaka Museum premises ahead of World Tourism Day. And police in Senga Hill are searching for a pastor on alleged defilement. Thank you so much for your time. I'm Bright SINKOZI on behalf of the entire studio and production team. George KALIMUKWA, our sign language interpreter. From all of us, it's bye for now. Keep watching.